Hey, what is up, everybody? It's Eags here. We're gonna see if my microphone's charged. We're gonna play some video games. I'm gonna start on Crappy Skate. Maybe we'll go to Gears. I actually slept a little bit longer than I normally do. Um, I did find a DVD of some shit that I filmed and edited over 20 years ago. Okay, and I'm gonna cut some snippets out of that to be cutaways for this streaming. Dude, there's some funny ones. There was one where I was like, I can't describe it. I was doing a pole dance and it was very funny. Yeah, there might be some old clips mixed in because I found this DVD from 20 years ago. It's called NAP. It's an acronym for Not an Actual Penis. And that was the series that we had way before YouTube. We would, like, back then, you just bring it to your friend's house, and then his friend's house, and someone would be like, "Oh, dude, did you see?" And then, like, that's how it used to be. You just bring a DVD to your friend's house, or even before mini DV tapes, we had the little like tapes that were this big before mini DV, and then those would go into like a big VHS tape, and then that fucking thing would like go into the camera, and you're like, dude, that was holy shit. I'm showing my age a little bit, but dude, those were fun times. I like how my screen is black. It's just sitting there. I'm frustrated.
Frustrated.
So yeah, I've got to pop that DVD in, capture the footy, make some more cutaways. Um, what else? What else? Yeah, my hair is all wacky right now. Yeah. So, true story. The hair was I had long hair down like hippie skater hair down my back. Kind of like my avatar in the game, right? And then my shit was all fucked up and they're like, "Hey dude, we have to make sure you don't have skin cancer on your head." So, and dude, so I bought a fresh clippers and just and went to the doctor. But anyway, I wasn't gonna let them shave me. with those clippers that are so old or whatever, like there's semen on them. All right, this is my hippie poncho thing, and it's actually really hot to wear upstairs. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. Let's play some video games, hit some fat dabs, and chug some monsters. So, does that sound cool, guys? I have hair like Beekman. In case you didn't know, in case you're too young for that, Beekman, he was the weird zany guy on the other channel who taught you about science because you had Bill Nye the science guy and he was very like he was just very proper and he was like the Mr. Rogers of the science. And then there's this guy called Beekman and it was like him and his hooker girlfriend and a giant rat. I'm not even kidding you. And that was the show. And he would show science experiments. And he would go, "Ah," and he had like like Wayne Static hair. Oh man, Static X sucks. I mean, they are technically industrial, so like that's cool. But although sometimes I will put on the song "Push It," and it's really sad how Wayne Static died too. And then I I don't know if it's cool that his bandmates like made a robotic version of him. I whatever, however you heal, right? However you keep the show going. And you know what? I've said this 9 million times on a bunch of different streams, but why is there not like industrial music in rhythm games? Like I would like Dude, I'd be popping off to some Suicide Commando. Like, there's 10 Hosiko songs that come to mind that are just like stompers. Um, what about something chill off of Sky Shaper, like some Covenant? Like, um, shit, like some of those Apoptigma Berserk songs off of Welcome to Earth. Dude, dude. Star sign? That would be a great step chart. Are you kidding me?
Ah.
Anyway,
Whew, crazy world, huh? Well, don't let it get you down, son. Penis, 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 penis.
once again, a clip from Mission Hill. It's a great show. Had a short run, only one season. Super, super funny. Their writing is tight. Uh, yeah, it's a good show. It's a good show. Ooh, that one. Oh, it sounded like a crunching dry pasta. My health is not great. Hopefully, I'll blow up on here and then I can like take care of all my medical problems. How dystopian, right? Walter White turned to a life of crime because he was ill. I'm ill all the fucking time, you know? Hey, dickhead. Dickhead who comments Z Z Z Z Z Z Z underneath my fucking quick scope headshots. Hey, dude, that was a good shot. Go fuck yourself. One. Two, I'm vision disabled. Okay? I'm impaired. And I'm very proud of the trick shots that I get. Okay? I cannot see very well at the screen right in front of me. I need drastic corneal replacement surgery. Okay? That's that. All right? So, a little bit of shit talk is welcome. You know, tell me I'm bad so I play harder. I get it. But you're a fucking asshole, dude. Like, let's 1v1. Hey, and also this, the guy who said that on my thing, he has he said he's been offline for 298 days playing only Fortnite on PC. It's kind of like I don't even need to make a joke or make a witty quip and make fun of this guy. I looked at his profile. He made fun of himself. So if anyone on the channel knows that I love Halo and I started with like Halo, Marathon, Counter-Strike, and then Gears hit the scene. It was just so new. And I've been a Gears head ever since. So I love to play the sniper's game type to get headshots. That's fun. It's rewarding. It keeps me on my toes. If I have a squad, yeah, we go run some fucking TDM or some hill. But I like going and getting my headshot clips, and I like to try and outdo myself. You know, like there's lots of terminology you can throw around, and there's lots of um, techniques. Oh, this is a wall shot. This is a center screen shot. This is a turn shot. This is a fucking like when you do the U and you shoot back. That's great. First, before you try the techniques, adjust your sensitivity. Do not switch to alternate. Slam that A button. Figure out how to go around the map fast. Always mantle with the B tap. Figure out how to go around the map quickly. Figure out just give yourself an object. Oh, there's a tree. I'm gonna slide this way and turn and shoot at the tree. So there's a lot of YouTubers out there that are great. Like no hate. But they're like, hey, you've got to try this technique to do this kind of shot. And it's like, hey, people can't even move their guy around the screen. Like then they're gonna try and hyper bounce. They're gonna quit the game. The skill ceiling is really weird in Gears of War. So if you want to get into Gears sweaty, uh, just stay on standard controls default. Crank your sensitivity up. Pan your dead zone. And fly around the map with the A button. Get used to it first. I don't know what I'm saying. I didn't have breakfast. I need Monster. I need a dab. But yes, I see so many people that are having trouble, and I've spoken to people in parties and on Discord and stuff that are like, "Man, I can't I'm not wall bouncing like this YouTuber I like." And it's like, "Hey, get the feel for it first before you even try that." Like, there are some people that they don't wall bounce. They'll only strafe and cover cancel, and they're good. It's not my way of playing, but they're still valid. And that's because they came from the first game where you had to dedicate to your bounce. You can only tap A to slap your guy off a cover and put him on the next cover. So you go, right? Okay. But um with that came a hard power strafe game because you hold your gun right-handed. So you're against the other guy, and then you come off the wall lefty switched, and the strafe is important. The strafe is important, like especially like when you're playing first person and you're spraying a submachine gun, and sometimes you just stepping to the side and turning your aim keeps you alive, and then they're dead. That anyway. I'm saying a whole bunch of nothing, but this is a just chatting stream. I love you all. Thank you for watching. I still don't have an Xbox Series X. I cannot install Gears. Dude, Skate was loading for that long. I can't install the Gears prequel, or not the Gears prequel, the Gears remake. The remake. Speaking of prequels, I don't know if E-Day is even going to be good at this point. And that's saying something because no matter how shitty a Gears game is or a Halo game is, when it comes out, I learn it. I try to learn the meta. I try to like fucking get good at it because I love it. I'm a fan, and I try to get good at it. But if the new Gears is clunky and bad, it's gonna make me cry because the Coalition sucks. I mean, everybody's got an opinion like that. Oh, fuck this company. That company sucks, or these guys. But when you dismantle a company that makes a title that is so critically acclaimed that's like it's changed the gaming scene as a whole, and then you let another studio take it over and they're like making the fucking marshmallow version of it, you can tone down the gore, take out the word war, a lot of less f words. It's not. It's like drinking light beer. It's Gears Light. But as much as people hate Gears 5, it's the most current one right now. So I have to stay spicy on it because when E Day comes out, E Day is probably going to be most similar to the last game. So, did I love number 3 and 4? A ton. The third game was probably the first game and the third game were probably the best. The second game, I poo-poo it, but only because I was there from the beginning with all the problems. There's this weird gap. I'm 35. There's this weird gap generation that Gears 2, Gears 2, Gears 2. Buddy, I played Gears 2. I played Gears 2. And like they're like I played Gears 2. Halo 3 or whatever. And like shout out to you guys cuz it's either people way younger or way older like who that gap generation. Like I said, I'm 35. And I rave about the first Gears and the third Gears, and a lot of people like echo that, right? And the second game was great, like the levels, the giant worm, the playthrough, I loved it. But when the multiplayer first launched, there were a lot of exploits, people using smoke grenades to get stunned and go on top of things, using the boom shield to go through the wall, dropping through the floor and hiding through stuff and shooting people. Knocking people into holes, shooting people down with the smoke grenade stun, and then headshotting them with the sniper. There was a lot of like goofy shit, and by time they patched it, I was already back on Gears 1, like playing Annex, the new game type that came out. Anyway, I have no idea why I'm ranting about this. I just love Gears of War so much, and if you love Gears of War, don't forget to like and subscribe. if you are new here to the channel, I'm going to ask you real quick to touch my taco dog. Yeah, dude. It's easy. You just got to click on the taco at the end of the video. Look, it's right here. Down on the right-hand side. You got to go right here, buddy. Click on that taco. Subscribe. Subscribe. I want you to touch my taco. Okay. Oh, my connection is unstable. Bitrate unstable. Oh shit. So 3 more people followed me, and it doesn't say their name in the activity feed. Okay, so invite guests to collaborate. That's cool. What is this? Okay, I'm just looking at some stuff in my Twitch dashboard. I'm going to close that for now. Thanks for tuning in. Gears is awesome, and from what I'm realizing is other Sweaty Gears players, they're not all on alternate. I thought a lot of them were on. They put the X button, so they there's actually a bunch of people that play like me on default with the high sensitivity, and they use the B button to mantle and climb. Pretty cool. The reasoning is that it gives you more freedom when you're on alternate. And there are some people that cheat. They use fucking macros. If you're on alternate and you're doing your bouncy thing, it's not like if someone's accurate with their shot, it's not going to matter how fast you can evade. It's to move with purpose. To move with purpose and move with intent. To move out of the way of a shot. To know each time you hear on the bolt action of the enemy reloading, you know when the next shot's going to come. It's just kind of like doing a volley of slides or bounces and dodges and roadie runs, and you shoo, 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 and then you just try to line up with them. You know, you're sliding to the right, turning to the left. You're sliding to the left, turning to the right. Oh man, I love Gears. Maybe I'll go into multiplayer. Like I haven't played Sweaty Gears multiplayer for about a month. So I've just been so tired, and I like to be locked in. Like some people could just hop in when they're not feeling 100 and like they just eat the deaths. And when I'm so distracted, I don't like to play like that. But we might get in some today. It's just a fun game. It's hard to describe because when it first came out, I was so frustrated. I wanted to take it back to the fucking store. But then I started to cut through the clunkiness and figure out how to use that A button to go pew, 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 pew. And in Gears 1, you go shoot, shoot. And then you take your shot. You know, there's none of this like phew, 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 phew. And it's, I guess what I'm trying to say is Gears is one of those toxic games with a huge skill ceiling and a big learning curve. But if you can just like get past that point, when you get your first double kill with the shotty, you're gonna be like, oh, I see why people play this game. It's one of those games where when it gets frustrating, you get motivated to like play harder, and you get angry and you want to kill the other guy. There's other games where I get frustrated and I just turn it off. And now with the crossplay, you never know. I mean, you've got computer players that are basically cheating, and I'm not talking about the Cronus. I'm not talking about any modified controllers or any like fucking shit like that. Like, talking about just programming macros on your keyboard and on your mouse. If you use the scroll wheel, you can just go and shoot. It works very well. Does it take any skill at all? Does it take any sweat at all? No. Because I don't know if you guys know this, certain gaming monitors, you can put a crosshair on the screen through the monitor settings. So if you already have a center screen reference and then you're moving your mouse around, like, and you're using the scroll wheel to to wall bounce, and then you just go boop when the head's in the crosshair, I really think that's no skill. That's a huge advantage. The PC runs better than the Xbox. It's a better piece of hardware. It's made for it. Well, wait, the Xbox is made for video games. It's a game you get what I'm trying to say. There's a power advantage, there's a frame rate advantage, there's a speed advantage, there's a dexterity advantage with the mouse. There can be programmable macros, and you can use the scroll wheel to wall bounce. You can fucking put your hard aim on your right click, and then so you just go like this. You go kiku, 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 brr, kiku, brr, kiku. And I have played Gears with the keyboard and mouse before. I fucking hate it. It goes too fast. And it feels very weird. Like, I mean, I know there's more buttons than just A, S, and D, but it it felt so unnatural. Like, I don't know. Anyway, it's good to know that there's other people that play hard using my techniques. It's sort of validating, but yeah, I'm just not. People that say, "Oh, watch my hyper bounce movement." Okay, I'm still gonna snipe you. I'm still gonna body you. It doesn't that doesn't matter. You have to bounce out of the way at my shots. Is that vibing? Do you, ooh, double dicking it. Yeah. Fuck. I was gonna share my live stream with some people. I'll do that from my phone when I go downstairs. I really don't like new skate. It's pretty bad, and I'm really sick of getting shit on for thinking it's bad. Like, oh, you're old. You're out of touch. No, it's clearly rushed. It's clearly undercooked. It's clearly something they did because us dudes that played the old game will be new skate. They're preying on nostalgia. They're preying on dumb young kids they're like, it's a game. You're not having fun with the game. Why are you complaining? It's like you get to a certain age where you know what the fan base wants already because you were part of it growing up. And then they're like, no, 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 no. We're making Skate Fortnite. Anyway, I don't know. I'm going down to my console now, and I'm going to start playing. Love you guys. Dude, I can't see right now. There's the sun coming in from here is in the top left of the screen, and it's shining right into my eyes. I wonder if I sit this way. I'm not exaggerating. It's in my eyes. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Dude, it really hurts my eyes. I'm gonna have to play like this. I got my Monster. Monster, please sponsor me. Please sponsor me. Or I will say Red Bull is the best. Because it is. So, I was making it a point about the new skate map. And I said, hey man. I said a comment online. And I said, the whole map being a gigantic skate park with wild ramps everywhere kind of defeats the purpose of, like, I don't know, skating around and finding unique spots. And someone replied to it and said, oh yeah, good idea. Make the map more boring. It's like, no, make it seem like it's a city filled with skate spots, not a skate park with a city shoved into it. You get what I'm... Okay. Growing up skateboarding in real life, half of the fun was, all right, guys, you go meet up at some kid's house in the cul-de-sac or whatever. Oh, okay, man. Or even as adults, right? Not even just teenage, just like even do it as skating when I was in my 20s. Hey, bro, what's up? You want a shotgun a beer and let's go, man? You'd roll a doob and you'd go rip all day, okay? Here's the thing. That was gross. Going behind the mini mart and finding a different bank, or going to the next town over, going to down an alleyway you never went, or finding a hip transfer, because I didn't just do skateboarding when I was younger. I did BMX. So like I would see a jump that would be big enough for a bike, and then I would go like, all right, well, can I hit that on the skateboard? And it was fun, especially in my hometown. I grew up in the northwest Chicago suburbs, and my hometown is like a little city, and it's pretty crazy. And we got into all kinds of crazy hijinks. But man, we would go behind the bars and the movie theaters, and there was even a spot at the Riverboat Casino where there's like this loading ramp. Dude, it's pretty fucking awesome. But I grew up in the hood, and because I grew up in the hood, like I really fucking hate other white people. I can't stand other white people most of the time. Hey, you want to go hunting? What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Fuck off. Oh man, we were just gonna go to church and act like bitches to women. Like, I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with that. So, as a matter of fact, like, I'm not even like a hip hop head, but like when Eminem started blowing up when we were younger, me and the other kids looked at each other and were like, oh, he speaks and acts like us. He's white and he speaks and acts like us. Oh, and it was like it was like, oh, cool. And then we started getting into hip hop unironically, because we're like, dude, who is this guy? From the 8 Mile? Oh, man. Because, dude, Michigan has some pretty garbage spots. I've been up in Detroit before and after the auto industry collapse, and it's... Let me put it this way, bro. I'll be in parts of Chicago that I should not be in late at night. I have been fucked up or on mushrooms or trying to find a cab or trying to get to the hotel or trying to get home and shit. I've been in those situations. Like, North Riverside, I fucks with it, okay? Man, I was in places like Inglewood, Maywood. I was in bad places late at night. Not too fucking scared. You just gotta know how to walk, know how to talk, stay away from certain people, and get the fuck out, okay? You gotta walk with a bump. You can't look scared. You feel me? Bro, when I went to Detroit, for Comic-Con. I thought I was going to be killed like every 2 seconds. I was looking around. Cuz I mean, I obviously didn't bring my gun to Comic-Con. So, I'm out here in these streets with nothing but some loose change and a car key or a room key, whatever the fuck. I swear to God, they have this thing called the People Mover, and it's like a miniature version of what we have here called we have something called the L, the elevated track, and it's got different colored lines that go around the city over the road. They have something called the People Mover, and it was going from the convention center to like a hotel, but there were all these abandoned building stops in between, and it was really scary. These dudes were like looking at me, and I had like this leather bound gothic like skater watch, and they're like, "Hey man, nice timepiece, bro." Like I was like, "Great, I'm gonna get shook down right here." As much as I talk shit about juggalos, whoop whoop. Um, these clown motherfuckers stepped up and they were like, "Leave him alone." I'm like, "Hey man, I'm not from around here, man. I'm from Chicagoland, man. I'm not from here, man. Like fucking thanks, man." Those clown dogs. Not only did the whoop whoop, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, they smelled really fucking bad. But the juggalos saved my ass, and they gave me some smoke. They gave me a couple of G's and a fucking blunt, and they said, "There you go. You go ahead, man." Like, they are disgusting white trash, but they're also very selfless and kind. So, next time you're in a jiffy, next time you're in a bind, in a jam, not a jiffy is a speedy reference. I'm sorry, I can't speak sometimes. Not only do I have like terrible medical affliction, my head's going too fast and I'm too tired and I just don't feel right and I start ranting at the microphone, which I hope my mic doesn't die because I didn't charge it. So this is my character, guys, in Skate. This is Steve. Um don't know why Steve has breasts, but it allowed me to give him boobs, so I did. Um right now I got a gray sweatshirt. I want a black t-shirt or something. Again, I can go off the deep end saying what's wrong with this game. It's still a video game, and it still is skateboarding, which is something I like, which is still, I'm going to still play it. They're like, haha, you sucker. But you guys, who made this? This is not made by skateboarders. When when the fucking when the robot said keep it raw dog street, yo, I wanted to fucking hurt somebody physically. Let's keep it raw dog street, yo. This crew, that's not how skate crews are. They're ragtag bunches of rats. I was a skate rat growing up, hanging out with the other skaters, fucking getting into hijinks. That's the way that this game portrays like skate teams and groups or whatever is like homies set tripping. Like, oh, you're a 13? Oh, fuck you, man. It's like, no, bro. Like, we're from the same clique. Nah, man. I'm on this set. That's for all you dumb white people out there. I'm Italian, by the way. For all you dumb white people out there, set tripping. That's where the term comes from. Bro, you set tripping. It's because there's the gang, the whole organization, right? Then there's the clique or the crew, which is like the neighborhood. Then there's like the set, which is the block, basically. So there's different sets within cliques, within gangs, so there's groups within groups within groups within cutouts within groups. Like there was there was even white vice lords, like which is predominantly black gang. You got SGDs, you got the Spanish gangster disciples. You got lots of different type of shit around here, but this game makes me think more about gangs than street crews, like skate crews. It's like more like, oh, these guys are from the fucking, these guys are from this, they're from Hedgemont, man. Fuck those guys. That's the feeling I get. The whole science of like the ragdoll and you don't die, that's really stupid. Trying to make it E for everyone, stupid, because there should be some blood when you fall. Like if you do like a really gnarly fall, there should be like a blood you can turn on and off. That would be pretty cool. There's no decay on your shoes or your skateboard. It just looks pristine the whole time. And then again, I'm gonna go back to the point that I said that got me fucking lambasted on YouTube was the whole map being a giant skate park. That's I said the corny art style took away from the realism. The whole like, oh look, there's a Tony Hawk ramp up the side of this building. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's part of the fun, as going around a square or a plaza where there's ledges and street skating, and then you find a bowl or something. Then you find a skate park, or you find a sculpture that's skatable. You could do a manual up it. That's just me. Well, it's not just me. It's the whole skateboarding community. So I guess this game is a rushed cash grab, and that's fine. They can update it, patch it. They could basically finish it as they go. Whatever. That's modern gaming. Finish it as you go. Fuck it. Right? But at the same time, you could just not release a game that was half finished. So there's like a tug of war. There's all these people that say, "Oh, it's so so great. Why are you being so negative?" And I do truly understand where they're coming from. Like, if you can't have fun and you're only focusing on the negatives, then then that's not good. But when I'm talking about negatives in this regard, it's from the outside looking in as a skateboarder wanting to play a piece of skateboarding media. So like, I'm not here to gatekeep and be like, you're not a real skater. You're not, dude. If you rode down the street for 5 seconds and you jumped your board or whatever the fuck, you're a skater. Okay. You have some sort of sense of the subculture. Okay. This is so far disconnected and far removed from actual skateboard culture. It's like, I didn't want to say this because people overuse the term, but it seems corporate. It seems like they had one guy in the fucking studio who was like, "Hey man, you skateboarded 24 years ago when you were a kid. What is it like to land a kickflip?" And then he just started saying all these things. Like, I don't know, man. So I watched about 5 minutes of the guys on the 9 Club trying to play the game, and they're like, "What the fuck is this?" They literally said what I was thinking. They said in the older skate games, I felt like I was skateboarding. In this game, I feel like I'm playing a skateboarding game. Like Tony Hawk. No hate to Tony Hawk, man. When I was younger, oh, dude, I play my PlayStation so much, dude. Fat dab of the cinnamon milk oil by Cresco. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful cannabis. Some good oil. It's live rosin. But anyway, I can just talk for hours about what's wrong with this game. What they did get right about this game is I guess the sensitivity on the flick it controls is more precise. I mean, some of the animations they look robotic. I'm having trouble trying to say good things about a game where the whole point is for you to complete the easiest missions I've ever fucking seen, and you don't even have to like meet all the criteria to complete them. You can opt out. at any point. Point being, a skateboarding game should not have it should not go like this. Get points, complete challenges, get clothes. That's the whole game. The whole basis of the game, the whole motivation of the game is cosmetic. Not like nothing like having a list of pros around the city who have specific challenges based around their expertise. I don't know. Maybe Day One Song teaches you how to manual. You know, Chris Haslam. Like, they teach you some manual tricks, and then you have to do like manuals in a competition, and then I don't know, you have to get the high score, and then maybe you get an achievement for like doing all the tournaments. I like, what were they thinking? What were they thinking? By the way, my character Steve, call it the Steve. Steve just gives her. That's that was Chris Haslam in an old ass video. I think it was for Leftover Hardware, and he said, "Call it the Steve." He goes, "Does that trick?" He does this weird wind up. His front foot, he's got his heel like in front of the bolts, almost in the concave. His back foot, he's got in the 360 flip position. He just he goes ice cream. He goes, and the board does like a semi flip and starts like helicoptering, and he just puts his foot down and he keeps rolling away. And I was like, to spin it that fast and keep it under you and not have it go to the left or the right or forward, dude. Okay, so he does this trick and rolls away, and his filmer goes, "What are you gonna call that? Does that trick have a name?" He goes, "Call it the Steve." Because Steve just gives her. Steve. So I guess this character's name is Steve. So, because there are so many negative things to say about it, and there are positive things to say about it, because you can patch this and, again, create the game as you go along. But, in my personal opinion, and this is like, the end of the end all, like the final thought, like at the end of the Jerry Springer episode, here's my final thought. What they really should have done is not touch the intellectual property of Skate. Made this like a different game. Call it like Skate. Even call it Skate Light -LITE. Call it Skate or Skater or what. Call it something that's not associated with the trilogy of games. If this was its own game and it was its own free to play, I don't think I would be shitting on it as hard, because it's not trying to live up to what came before. It would just be its own silly little game that's accessible to the younger kids. The net positive here is that kids that would never even touch a skateboard or even go outside are going to play this game, and they're going to say, "Dad, can I get a skateboard for Christmas?" That is the net positive here, is that it's going to grow the community. That's what I've always loved about skateboarding, is how inclusive it is. There's people missing limbs. There's no leg dudes. There's no arm dudes, and they're skating. Okay. Not a lot of other sports are extremely accessible to everybody like that. Men, women, gay, straight, doesn't matter where you come from. Skateboarding is like, it's one of those subcultures where it's like, not only is it fun and rewarding, and just the grind of learning a new trick is just a parallel to the grind of persevering life, and it does. I don't know if you guys have studied any CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. Skateboarding is like CBT. It rewires your brain mapping. It makes you focus on something other than pain. Skateboarding has always been there for me. And even though I'm 35 and I'm kind of shaky on the board and I just started skating again, I still landed some of the tricks I wanted to land. and I didn't feel like so I'm never gonna give up. I'm gonna start skating IRL again, you guys. But not only that, skateboarding is this community. Okay, it really is about people that are just down about the activity. You know, like there's people from all walks of life. That's just guess what I'm trying to say. Okay, in a nutshell, like my scrotum, and that sense of community is what opens you up to the ideas of love and tolerance. And you know, there's not very many bigoted skateboarders. Let's just put it that way. Because, anyway, so there's the love and the grind and the therapeutic and unintentional yet positive side effect of remapping your brain a little bit. Trying to figure out how to make this thing twirl around and come back down. Come on, it's fun. And because I really hate when people say stuff like, just go jogging, it's a natural antidepressant. It's like, okay, bro, like, no, there are people that are actually fucking like ill and need medical intervention. No, that's not. Mm-mm. But when it comes to skateboarding, the perseverance of getting up and practicing and doing it actually is like CBT, because it helps remap pathways in your head. Um, and it's not for everybody. I'm not saying skateboarding can cure depression. You have to be able to make progression and not get super frustrated. And it has to vibe with your personality type. But yes, I talked with the psychologist and a neurologist about this, and they're like, yeah, skateboarders are kind of different. They don't give up. In fact, they get upset when they see other people give up. And I guess it's the perseverance of trying a trick over and over, or because it's not all grind. You could just be going down a slight incline and you feel your hair going, and maybe you go up the curb because you don't want to be on the street anymore. And then, or maybe you go back down the curb. Dude, it's a spectrum. All skill levels are welcome. That's the thing about, there's really no gatekeeping in skateboarding. Like, if you're a poser ass bitch and you're fucking skating because you think you can get chicks, then yeah, fuck you. People are gonna call you out for it. But if you just started and you're like 7, oh, someone is gonna take their time to help you learn. They're not gonna be mean to you. That's the whole point of the subculture, is that it's like against gatekeeping and rules. Like, are there unspoken things you don't do? Yeah. You don't take the wax out of the skate park that people leave there. You don't overwax a rail and fucking, you don't bring a scooter. Right? And so the BMXers and the skateboarders really get along, and you'll find that some skaters know how to ride bikes. Like, I can hit the mini ramp on the BMX, but you know, and some bikers know how to skate. That's just kind of how it is. But yeah, I'm overweight and out of shape and just in dire medical status. And I live with chronic pain and a lot of bullshit, and I can barely see. Shrug that all away. I landed one of the creamiest fakey heel flips the other day. I went up the driveway, I went down the driveway, and I heel flipped over the curb into the street. Made me feel really good about myself, because I honestly, right now, I'm so big, I was thinking I was going to break the skateboard. Genuinely worried about doing a trick and snapping the tail off. I do have a backup shop deck, blank deck though. I need to get some more trucks so I can have two setups. What do you guys ride? What's your setup? Like, I keep the wheels small, man. The 53s, 52, 53s. We're talking millimeters. I love the Ricta chrome cores. A lot of people don't like them. They say they flat spot easily. I don't think so. Like, you can't go wrong with like regular ass bones, like medium hard wheels. But the Ricta chrome cores, I used to get the Chad Muska ones. The Ricta chrome cores, I love them because they're plasticky and hard enough to slide and revert and kind of like, you know, carve, but they're soft enough to where, you're not gonna have major issues with just fucking eating shit. Like, wheel pinch and wheel bite happen depending on like how your setup is. I ride with my trucks pretty tight. I get aftermarket bushings. I get like Dodo hards. I think they're hards. I don't know if they're hards or they look almost exactly like the ones that come with the Independence. It's the same yellow color, so when you switch them out, it's like even hard to tell. Right now, I'm running stock bushings on Hollow 139s, you know, because I got an 8.0. Got to have the 8-inch truck. Otherwise, your wheels will be sticking out or they'll be too, the wheel axle will be too small and then you can't primo. It's good to be balanced. It's good to be balanced. I don't know, man. I'm in just one of those weird catatonic states where I'm like really excited to talk about skateboarding, but at the same time, I should probably be getting some gaming done. And thanks for tuning in. There are only a couple people watching me right now, but they are listening to me talk about skateboarding culture, and that makes my fucking day. So who knows? Maybe we'll get on some sweaty gears. Um, in more frustrating news, I have the vaulted ceilings, and I was cleaning with the brush to get all the cobwebs and dust, and I think I switched the ceiling fan's direction of rotation, and it's sucking air up now. Jesus. So I just replaced my controller batteries, and I'm ready to game. uh, whew. I'm gonna need to choke down a few more dabs to calm my mind. You feel me? I'm gonna put on my signature hippie poncho. Okay, please bear with me. I'm just gonna invite a few homies to the stream, and then we're gonna get right into it. I had something cool to say, but I definitely ADD'd myself. All right, you guys. Let me. Where's the little tab where I can share my stream? Is it this? Yeah. Okay. Let's just do it this way. Oops, I'm doing. Okay, buddy. Everybody. Everybody. Are you ready? I'm certainly ready. Um, here's my chat. Okay, the glare on the screen is not as bad now, guys. I don't know what the hell I was saying when I was up at the computer. I was kind of like doing that thing where I roll out of bed and get right on the stream. I actually slept in today, which is good. Where's my kitty cat? Where's my co-pilot? So yeah, in a roundabout way, net positive here. People that would never skateboard IRL are going to play this game and become interested in skateboarding. And that is fucking cool, I guess. But that's more of a side effect than an intention. it's still a pretty slop game. But kids these days will play anything, man. Jesus Christ. But the biggest thing about skateboarding is having fun. That's like the biggest priority. If you're frustrated because you're trying something new and it's taking you many attempts, that's one thing. But it's all about having fun. Is it me or does this map really seem like AI generated? It doesn't seem like people like actually even tried. Alright, let's get back into our native stance. I skate goofy in real life as well. So but nollie tray. And then, wait, that's the nollie tray. And this is the nollie laser flip. Is this way? It'd be like this. Yeah. So it'd be. Oops. I don't know, man. It's supposed to be like this. You would go. You would go. Oh yeah. You'd just be in nollie stance and go like that. Oh, I don't know. I'm fucking up right now. So yeah, The gameplay loop is really boring though. You go around and you complete these little challenges. You complete these challenges to get like loot boxes and clothes. And like that's like the whole gameplay loop though. That's that's my biggest gripe with it. When I made the initial reaction video and I was being kind of exaggerated and just saying stupid shit and just kind of harping on how it looked bad, that's a critical flaw, man. Because that style of gameplay, like, dude, I'll sit and I'll grind something in Dark Souls, or I'll play like an RPG style game and dedicate time to grinding on something or working towards something. After doing this cycle for like 40 minutes, I'm bored. I'm genuinely bored. No pun intended. So, like, when I exercise my critical thinking and break things down and try to figure them out, people online are like, "You're a hater." I'm like, oh, okay. Oh my god, it's taking way too long to load. Holy shit. The controls are so soupy. Yes, I have tweaked them. Oh, that was cool. I want to see that. Oh, locked. Okay. I'm so glad you're... See, like, when I was crapping on the off-board parkour mechanics, it's not because I didn't think it would be fun to do. It's that just because of how much crap you can do off your board, that means that, like, they had a team focusing on that instead of focusing on more skateboarding related shit. Hence, when the NPC said, Raw Dog Street, yo, that shit was fucking stupid. Anyway, I got 52 seconds to... Dude, this skate park was not designed by anyone who skates. What the fuck is this skate park, dude? This is brain broken shit. I like how you bail for nothing. Like, even in real life, you can kind of bump into shit and stay on your skateboard still. Like, sometimes you do some shit like this and rub against something, and it makes you fall over. I'm like, what the... And I don't like that you can't pick the size of your wheels. Some kind of career mode where you would have to, like, get better bearings to go faster. That would be cool. You can't pick the size of your board or the size of your trucks. And the way the skateboard model looks to me, it kind of looks like I'm on like an 8-inch board with 775 trucks. Like I got the 7 3/4 trucks. It just kind of doesn't. The proportions are off to me. I don't know if that's because of my eye condition, or the, or maybe the wheels are bigger than what I'm used to. What the fuck? Okay. It made me jump off the wall. That was pretty cool. Or was that shit Raw Dog Street, yo? When the AI was like, the sound, the cacophony of scraping trucks on metal or whatever, the sound of skating. It's like, no, dude. Skateboarding's about freedom of expression, and it's cool that you want to go free to play and use microtransactions to pump your game. But hey, let me make my own t-shirt. Let me change the color. Let me put a logo on it. Let me upload something. Let me create something. Skateboarding's about fucking creativity. But you know, these are all the clothes that you can buy or unlock. Can't make anything, because fuck you. It would be cool to make your own skate crew. You know how, like, you can make clans in, like, Halo 2 and whatever? I think that would be really awesome. Make your own skate crew, and you can set up what your territory is, and I don't know, maybe like the highlighted part of the map is the territory that you claimed, and like you do it by score battles, or you can like do a competition, team versus team. Like these are all ideas, and people and I'm full of ideas, and people are like, well, if you didn't fill out the form and you weren't part of the test play, then like it's like, no, man, come on, man. I know EA Games is not going to random YouTubers channels with only 100 subs, and like, but what I'm trying to say is there's thousands and thousands of people who are echoing what I'm saying, who were part of the playtesting. They're not listening to them. Making your own skate crew. Shit, I want to do that one again. It's pretty easy. And I was fucking up. Yes, making your own skate crew. Clans, or what's it called? What is it called? A crew? Clan doesn't sound so good. It sounds kind of like, hi there, my name's Cletus. You want to drink some moonshine out of my butthole? It burns real good. Orange juice. I can't do any gutturals right now. Sometimes when you're real phlegmy in the morning or whatever, you can like just fucking get those bubbly gutturals. What's going on? What'd I do? Why won't it start? What happened? What the fuck? So I went to do the challenge and it froze. I like this game. I'm pressing everything. Oh my god. Come on, man. I don't want to reload this game. Hey, here's the guy who commented on my thing. So I put this up because I'm really vision impaired. I mean, I could post in the chat what my condition is called. You could look it up, but basically, I have double double anal fissures, double fisted. No, I have double vision, and I see sunbursts and like haloing and ghosting. Basically, my eyes are like an old CRTV, and the tube is all running out, man. It's a very strange condition called keratoconus. And the only way to remedy the situation is to get my corneas replaced. You could either get an artificial one or you can get a cadaver eyeball part put into your eyeball. And it's not rad, and you have to be awake for the procedure. I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, enough about my problemos. That's just kind of the backstory here. He puts Z like snooze fest, like you're bad. And I said, blow me, bro. I'm fucking vision impaired, and I'm doing my best. I work really hard for my shots, and I single scope this guy from spawn to spawn. And he's gonna put Z Z Z Z Z like sleepy, easy, loser. Come on, man. That was a good shot. I don't care who the fuck you are, man. He, obviously the other guy across the map who is probably able visioned, he couldn't see me, and I could see him, and I shot him through a very small window. I think the guy put Z Z Z Z Z because like I took a second to line it up, and he was like probably like, "Oh, you took too long." I really hate this fucking game. It's hard. It's hard to deal with. And now I have to relaunch it. Dude, it's freaked the fuck out. What in the fuck? Who, dude, who's paying 89? Who's paying $100 for in-game currency? No one's gonna do that. Like, sure, there's dudes with money to burn, and they say, "Oh, fuck it, let me get the cool costume." But are there gonna be enough of those dudes for you to pump money into this game to update it? I don't think so, dude. Jesus fucking Christ on a popsicle stick. Oh yeah, I switched consoles and hard drives so like not all the games are in groups. Uh, 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 uh. I might have to play Gears of War 2 all the way through. Cause I played Reloaded on Insane. It's a crazy stream. It's a 10-hour stream and then a 5-hour follow up. I was really sick and I was stuck on the couch. And so I just played and played and played and peed in my mouth. Look at, see? Gears of War, Gears of War 2, Gears of War 3, Gears of War 4, Gears of War Ultimate Edition, Gears Tactics. Oh, yeah. Oh, daddy. Oh, give me the gears. Okay, where's reroll? Whereas, because if I play Beautiful Katamari, I love Beautiful Katamari, but I'm gonna be going for leaderboards, and it's gonna be sweaty, and I'm gonna be like just kind of edgy. Beautiful Katamari was the one that was the follow up to We Love Katamari, and it came out in 2007 for the Xbox 360. Wow, what a great game! They should still release content packs for it. Now, I heard echoes that there's going to be a new Katamari game coming out. Now, hopefully, because I've been on those forums a lot. Hopefully, they will do like the place like okay, start in Illinois, roll up this stuff, roll up that, go to this area, or because you could just do you could. There's infinite possibilities in a game that's about rolling shit up, and hopefully we get to see them utilize the current gen hardware and make a crazy ass game. A crazy ass game sounds kinky. I have. I don't know what I want to play. Do I want to play Katamari? Condemned was a really good scary game. Like normally I'm so desensitized and I don't believe in like ghosts and demons and shit. So like not a lot of shit gets me shook. The psychological element of trying to figure out what's going on. Like I don't really believe in the supernatural, right? But like within the game, your character it's creepy and it's like almost I don't know, it's like horror noir at times and there's scenes that like you play through a dream sequence or you play through the flashback or you play through the horrifying nightmare and it's kind of seamless and it gives you this very scary dream feeling and the color desaturates or there's like a black and white scene kind of reminds me of in Max Payne when you're having to walk through the bloodstains through your own nightmare. It's kind of it was fucking cool. So Condemned, like it gets to a point where it's like, is it supernatural or is it just creepy? And then there's the level in the apple orchard, and you're in the basement of the farmhouse, and these fucking motherfuckers are crawling on the floor. And it's like, okay, I don't like this. And then the final boss, you're defeating a dark omen. Dude, it's very scary shit. And it's awesome. And yeah, it's awesome. And there's a hand to hand combat system, right? So when the second game came out, people were sweating ass on the multiplayer. Okay, and I was playing. I was ranked top 3, I think, in the world for a while. And there's a map called Burnback Alley. I grabbed the shovel and the crankshaft on Burnback Alley. You beat people up, and if you time it right, when they come with the overhead swing, you could put your hands up and block. And if you do it right, they get a little stun lock. Bash, bash, bash. Wash, rinse, repeat. Double kill, triple kill. Bodies piling up. Oh, fuck yeah. But the story in that one was awful. Like, whatever studio published the. Yeah. But, because, like, Sega made the first game, overseeing the first thing, everything. But if you look on the packaging for the second game, there's like a little badge next to the Sega logo, and it's like Sega and such studio. And I'm like, and you can tell because all of the scary, supernatural, and like uncanny, evil shit that I just described, it was open ended and frightening, and it was a visceral horror experience. It kept you in suspense, and it was fucked up. However, in the second game, the said no name publisher beside the Sega logo I just talked about, they decided to try and like explain away the whole story, like explain like what happened in the first game, like retcon the lore, and they're like, there's this secret society and they're trying to do this and they're like demonic, and then there's this and this guy's connected to the secret society and they do that. It's so cornball. It takes away from the whole experience, man. Like first game was just you're like a struggling police officer who's like an alcoholic or whatever, and you're solving these string of bizarre ritualistic looking murders within the city, and it just goes downhill in a horror snowball, and it's great. It just gets progressively weirder until you're basically like fighting a demonic entity in the last level, and it's almost like a fucking like a David Lynch thing. Then the second game, it's like really forced and contrived, and it's like, oh yeah, we're that scary game. But if you have a local area network set up going, 2 consoles, I would recommend getting the second game just to fuck around with the multiplayer because it is fun. Very short lived, but it was fun. That's Condemned Criminal Origins. I can't see the screen. Maybe I should just play Horde, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna have to play a little bit of this. I'm sorry, everyone. There's the one thing about the collision detection in with the skateboard in the new skate game I don't like is that if you're trying to go for a board slide or a lip slide, it like automatically locks you in like a nose slide or tail slide if you're not exactly, and it's kind of fucking stupid. I mean, and I'm not saying I've never claimed that I'm smart. I'm just saying I'm just a guy, I'm saying things and I'm a guy, that's it, YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Tony Hawk, splurge your load on me. He did a 900 and ejaculated in my face. Oh. I, I didn't mean to hit that button. Cool, I got a screenshot of nothing. How did you screenshot your own life? Ugh. I need a bigger dab. I did it again. You know what? The no dark slides in the new skate game, that I get they're trying to make the learning curve different, make it easier or whatever, make it more accessible to people. But you don't like take shit out. You leave it there for the people that want to use it. You like don't have to take it out. This feels so much better, dude. You should never rush a game like this. It's got at its core, it needs more time than being a free-to-play model. Just change the name of Skate period and say, oh no, it's not Skate 4. There's lots of confusion there. Like EA should just say, hey, those of you who are disappointed, this is a different intellectual property altogether than Skate. Instead, EA says, no, this is the latest installment of the Skate series. That's why people are calling it Skate 4. So, way to clear things up, guys. Who dat? Ghost. I love video games. I love video games. Please send me money. I'm half dead. I like Skate. I like Skate. Where's Coach Frank? I don't like the little digital assistant. It's like, haha, you're rad, dude. Yeah, you're super narnar, broski. Come on, man. You don't skate. You're a computer. Excuse me. I need an agua. You feel me, dog? Choking on yesterday's splooge. Today's bed sheets covered in yesterday's splooge. I woke up and I heard the news. Oh yeah. Text me some news. I've seen some people that get millions and millions of views, and they're on YouTube, and like I think there was one guy that he was like, he said something to the effect of, yo, what's up? I'm edgy or I'm hardcore and I love to say fuck you, fuck your mom, fuck your dad, fuck you. And I'm like, this has to be satire, right? I was like, this is like, you're supposed to laugh at it, like, oh, like he's doing a character, he's doing a bit. Nah, man. Nope. I've seen some YouTube lives of people actually having mental breakdowns, asking for donos. This dude, shit is. The internet is weirder now than I don't know, man. Jesus fuck. I like your penis, Carlos. I didn't want to do a screenshot, Billy. Oh yeah, I gotta rip that DVD tonight. gonna take a little bathroom break, take a little pee pee, a little tinkle, and then maybe I'll play a little Gears. I feel weird. I need more pot. Blinkertown, population 69, 420. Alright, so I know it's cornball, cheesy, corny as fuck. I'm gonna play against the CPU to get warmed up because I'm not feeling confident in my play. I'm feeling weird, but we'll get on some snipes and try and get some headshots. Maybe we'll jerk off on horde mode. Thank you for tuning in. Please donate. I hate my life. No. Excuses, but the glare on the screen right now is almost unplayable, but I really want to play. Oh yeah, give me that boost. Alright. Hey, that lobby was just called John. Hi, John. Oh shit, here we go.
The path to victory is a straight line over their dead bodies.
Good to be back. Lock and load. Want a tango? Lobotomize. Lock and load.
And yes, I put the I put the CPU to medium difficulty. They can still headshot you.
Ammo secure. Want some of this? That's four.
Nice shooting!
How do I kill? They switched sides. You gotta get me up.
I got buff up by the CPU. I don't like that.
Shit, yeah. Watch and learn. Who wants the party?
Dude, can the computer player spun shots? Or is my internet just caca? What the helling fucking shit and ass and dick?
I'll never get tired of that. I got this. Sorry about the brains.
I'm so stupid. I don't know, man. I can't play.
Lock and load. Want some of this? Sorry about the brain. Oh, good shot, man. I'll never get tired of that. Want some of this? Lock and load. Just plain talent. I got this.
got furunkled.
Finders keepers. Oh yeah! How's that taste? Bug ugly one. Nice. Who wants the party? I'll never get tired of that. Oh! Oh! Oh, I did it! I'll take that. Watch it, learn.
That one's crawling away. Just didn't have it in you, huh?
You have shown these
Yo,
beasts
dude, I'm a
what
little
humanity
tired.
is
I gotta
capable
get
of.
breakfast, and
They will advance
I think
no
I'm gonna
further.
log off and eat something. But I'm gonna fuck around in this round a little bit. Oh Jesus, I'm so tired. Thanks for tuning in and watching my sad life.
Eyes forward, stop fucking around. How do I deal with it? Good question. Who wants the party? It's
Exceptional work, Gears. But there is much more to be
I
done.
was fucking up my own dudes.
Onward.
Watch me work. You might learn something. I'll never get tired of that. I got this. Want a tango? Oh yeah! Turn with teeth! Stay dead! It's called experience. Still got it. Night. How do I deal with it? Good question. Who wants the party? Still got it. Want a tango? Watch and learn. Juicy. Still got it. I got this. Shit, yeah! Pinching this. That sets you up. Want a tango? Still got it. Hey! I'm on your side!
Ow, nice one.
Oh, friendly freaking fire, man!
Come on, don't do that to me! I'll never get tired of that. Just plain talent. Oh yeah! Wanna tank up? Enemy spotted! I thought this was supposed to be tough. Yeah!
May the Allfather smile upon you, Gears. Your victory brings us hope.
I'm too tired, man. I seriously don't vibe with this game, but I guess I gotta play it, you know what I mean? Yeah, dude, I don't have the mind for competitive Gears right now. I just need to hear some headshot pops. But you know what? I wanted to play this skate shit, and it froze up on me. It locked up. It crashed. It saw. It just went.
Challenge is raising. Looking for a sesh with a bit of a...
Hey, FYI, I said it like 19 times. The one reference to the ill-used slang, but you know what? Raw Dog Street is like homeless guys fucking, not ripping through a skate park. That's not Raw Dog Street. Oh yeah, I love just going to a fucking black screen. That's so fun. Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep playing Skate. Then I'll have breakfast. Then I'll go meow 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 meow. Maybe I'll go see a movie with my homegirl.
I don't know who came up with this one, but get ready to get your line on.
That's a blinker, you two.
margins for.
What's up, skater? Alright, the next leg of the tour is about advanced flip tricks. I figured you should learn from someone that can actually do them, so I'm stepping in for a bit. Burn. Sorry, Slappy. Head over to Rectory Park, and we'll teach Slappy's crew some new tricks.
Know your enemy, Steven. Hey, man.
What do you
Wanna
think
die.
about pulling with this?
Fuck. I'm gonna finish this challenge and then I'm gonna go eat breakfast because I hate myself. Sorry, real skater question here. How did I nollie out of that frontside nose? I mean, you probably can do that, but it just the physic you would have to really throw your shit into it to get it to work. I don't know, dude. I fucked it up. What the fuck? It's frozen in a black screen again. Well, I think that's it for me, dudes. That's it. Yep. That's it. Fuck it. I'm logging off for now. I'll see you maybe later. Oh, wait. It started. It finally started. Let's finish this mother flippin' challenge. slapped it. The C stands for cunt.
This line challenge is pretty low.
Slappy's. Alright, we're gonna try some variations on the pop shove it. But first, let's make. Okay, but what if you shoved at the board a full circle? You know, killer 3 shove. That was front side, but most okay, 360 shove-its are on lock. It's time to mash some tricks together. Sick tray. Switching up flips and directions gives you cool new names too. Locked in. Notice yourself getting higher scores as the tricks got, trickier? I'm trying to get V's algorithm tuned to perfection. Let's post up a score that'll make Slappy wonder, what the hell was that? Sick. Slappy's gonna be confused when he sees that woody. Looking at the tour itinerary, grabs and held flips are next. That's definitely Slappy's domain. How about I take you over to his DIY rooftop mega madness spot? but you'll need to get to the roof to kick things off. I'd take you, but Slappy never gave me an elevator key. He says climbing builds character. I'm all good on the character front, but feel free to work on yours.
This dialogue was written by a moron.
Hey, you made it. Well, almost. Did Dingo tell you how I won't give him the elevator key? Classic. I told him he'd have to blast Mega Airs to hang here. He took a pass, so I kept the key to myself. So I reckon Shingo filled you in on how harder tricks get better scores. Holding grabs or flips is... Holy, that was... Okay, next up, we'll get you landing some held flip tricks. Held flip tricks are simple. Flip the board and just avoid catching it with your feet for as long as possible. Excellent. I'm gonna have to figure... Alright, I got a little challenge to put it all together. Get it started whenever you're ready.
So here's the thing about the held flip tricks. I don't mind that. People in real life, they could do quad, quintuple, and super fucking hard flick tricks. It's not like it's like impossible, but when you're jumping from a super high height and your board keeps spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and it goes into eternal flip, that's where it's like, okay, the laws of physics, it's like, okay, I know it's a video game, but you can only flick the skateboard so hard, it loses the momentum eventually. So like, if you go beyond 4 flips or 5 flips, it starts to get kind of cornball, in my opinion.
And remember to hold the...
I don't get how you're supposed to keep the speed to get over that gap. What am I supposed to do? Jump the whole... Am I supposed to jump the whole thing? Oh, I fucking did it.
Cool. I'll be in touch with the last part of the tour soon. Just gotta get a few things sorted. Later.
Nice times with Slappy, huh? He gave you the key and everything? Damn, what's a Shingo gotta do? Tell you what, I've got the info that'll give you the key to beating the old Slapster's most precious thing. His high score winning run at the House of Rolling Reverence. Head over to the Casper and I'll fill you in. Okay. Remember, a sequence only ends when all four wheels touch the ground. The secret formula is a healthy... Alright, let's try it with one of the new tricks I showed you. See? That's a... Let's try to get a big line score and push your scoring limit. Don't forget your scoring fundamentals. Keep landing tricks to maintain your line score. You've only got so long when a sequence ends to land another one, or the line score will reset. Gotta keep the flow going. crushing it. Legendary line. Lines only end if you slam or when your multiplier runs out. Mix up your tricks and get that score up to keep the multiplier climbing. Let's give it a go. Remember, the multiplier goes up when you earn more score or land different tricks. Keep at least 2 wheels off the ground until you're ready to end a sequence. Oh, and your scoring display will show you how much time is left in your multiplier, too. Yeah, looks like you got score. Keep those scores up, and don't forget. Okay, I've marked the Slappy Soul Crushing Challenge for you at the House of Rolling Reverence. Shouldn't be a problem for a scoring master like yourself.
Not gonna lie, that's pretty stupid. I was skating over to the place to finish the last things so I could log off, and then I just fucking get popped off the game. Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, I've marked the Slappy Soul Crushing Challenge for you at the House of Rolling Reverence. Shouldn't be a problem for a scoring master like yourself. Okay, here's the deal.
Score. Shingo shared a clip of you crushing my benchmark at the Rollin' Revs. That's cool.
I also crushed his
Records are made
anus.
to be broken, and Shingo still has to climb up to the Lokes roof spot. Time for more fun to wrap up the tour. It's just around the way.
Don't.
Fuck this shit. I'm done. Thanks for tuning into my sad life. Please donate. I love you.